Hi, this is Mayur Bardolia, a success coach, author, and facilitator from North Star Angel Coaching and Spiritual Solutions. Welcome to the video. Many people feel stuck not because they lack options, but because they keep telling themselves they have no options. They cannot move ahead in life, career, or business, not because life has blocked them, but because their language quietly takes their power away. Their words quietly convince them they are stuck. Have you noticed how often the words I can't show up in your daily life? I can't leave this job. I can't say no. I can't change my habit. I can't start and grow my business. I'm not confident. I can't change the situation. In this video, I want to show you a simple shift in language that quietly gives you your power back. Not by forcing change or pushing you into action, but by telling the truth in a way that opens options instead of closing them. Think of it like sitting in the driver's seat of a car with the engine running, but telling yourself the car has no wheels. You stay parked not because you cannot move, but because you believe you cannot. Think of it like standing in front of a door and telling yourself it is locked, when in reality, you have not tried the handle yet. You stay outside not because you cannot enter, but because you believe you cannot. That is what I can't often does. When you say I can't, it sounds final. It sounds like a locked door. But most of the time, it hides something more honest underneath your mind. It might be fear. It might be uncertainty. It might be comfort. It might be not wanting to deal with change right now. So when you repeat, I can't, you slowly convince yourself that you are powerless. It sounds final. It sounds like a verdict. And once you believe that, you stop looking for choices. But most of the time, it hides something underneath all your emotions. So the solution is not to push yourself harder. The solution is to speak more accurately. In the coaching sessions with my students, I teach people to replace I can't with I can or I don't want to. Let me show you how this works. Instead of saying I can't leave this job, try saying I don't want to face the uncertainty of leaving this job. Feel the difference. It may still feel uncomfortable, but now it is honest. The problem is no longer ability, the problem is uncertainty. And uncertainty is something you can work with. Instead of saying, I can't eat healthier, you can say, I don't want to give up certain comforts right now. That statement does not judge you. That statement is not a failure. It is clarity. And clarity brings calm. It simply gives you two choices. And once you see the choices clearly, you can decide what matters more. Let's take another example. I can't start and grow my business. On surface, this sounds like a lack of ability. But look closer. What it often really means is I do not want to face the risk. I do not want to deal with uncertainty. I do not want to feel exposed and embarrassed if this does not work. It is like standing at the edge of a swimming pool, saying you cannot swim, when the real truth is that the water feels cold and unfamiliar. The issue is not capability, it is hesitation. Now let's look at another common one. I'm not confident. I can't do this. This one sounds like an identity statement, but confidence does not work that way. Saying I'm not confident is like saying I am not warm while standing outside in winter without jacket. Confidence is not who you are. It is a result of action and familiarity. A more honest statement might be, I do not feel confident yet because I have not practiced this enough. Or I will feel unsure because this situation is new to me. See the difference. I highly recommend one of my videos called Build Your Self-Confidence Daily on my YouTube channel. And also to improve your identity to become a better version of yourself, you should watch my video called How to Create the Life You Want, in which I have shared the exact coaching process that I use with my students in personal coaching sessions. Now you're dealing with something workable. Practice, exposure, and time. That's what you need. So here is a shift I teach my students. Replace I can't with either I can or I don't want to. These sentences do not shame you. They do not force action. They restore honesty. Think of it like adjusting the grip on steering wheel. When your hands are tight, the drive feels stressful. But when you loosen the grip, the same road feels easier to navigate. And this shift is not about pushing yourself to change overnight. This shift is not about immediate change. It is about reclaiming your power. Once you admit that you could act differently, if you choose to, your mind relaxes. You stop fighting around with yourself. You reconnect with freedom and calm. And from that freedom and calm, better options appear right in front of you. And better options gives you the power to decide the change that is right for you. Let's summarize what we have covered so far. I can't often hides fear, discomfort, and preferences. It makes challenges feel permanent when they are not really. When you replace it with I can or I don't want to, you stop pretending you are powerless. You tell the truth about what is really going on. That truth removes confusion and restores power, gives you the clarity and gives you better choices. You may not change immediately, but you stop feeling trapped. And that shift alone is powerful. Now let me coach you through how to apply this in your daily life. First, catch yourself when you say I can't. Notice where I can't show up in your thinking. Do not judge, just notice it. Just noticing it already weakens his grip. Awareness is the first place where the power really returns to you. Next, ask what is really underneath that phrase, that statement that you tell yourself that is limiting yourself. Ask yourself what I can't is really protective from. Is it fear of failure? Fear of judgment? Fear of uncertainty? Is it comfort? Name the real reason, honestly, without criticism. Then rewrite the sentence honestly and in a truthful way. Use I don't want to or I can, but I'm choosing not to right now. It puts you back into the driver's seat. Let the word reflect reality instead of a habit. After that, sit with the new statement for a moment. Notice how the new sentence feels in your body. Clarity feels steadier than helplessness. You can choose not to be helpless. Even if nothing changes today, your inner posture improves, and you may feel more grounded even if nothing changes yet. And finally, decide your next step from clarity, not pressure. You may still choose the same action. You may still choose to wait, but now it is a conscious choice, not a hidden belief and limitation. I want you to remember this. You don't gain power by forcing yourself and forcing confidence. It comes from telling the truth about your choices. And when you stop lying about your ability, by stopping saying, I can't, even in small ways, your self respect grows. You stop limiting yourself. And from that place, change stops feeling threatening and change starts feeling possible. From that place, growth becomes possible without struggle. And that is how you move from I can't to I can. Not with force, but with honesty and clarity. I encourage you to start using these lessons and techniques in your daily life. Of course, it does take some discipline to practice this all by yourself. And if there are moments when you feel unsure, not disciplined enough, tired, or stuck, you can simply contact me, your coach, who will guide you through the various processes and teach you additional techniques and tools that relate to you specifically. You may have specific health, career, relationship, money, or spiritual issues you would like to address. These are best handled in personal, one-on-one coaching. You can book your personal coaching, and these coaching sessions can be done online, by email, or in person. You should check out to book personal coaching with me at northstarangel.com/coaching. If you benefit from this video, recording, or a lecture, please recommend it to others. I would enjoy hearing your feedback on this video and your experience report. Share it far and wide. This is Mayur Bardolia, a success coach from North Star Angel Coaching and Spiritual Solutions. If you wish to book a coaching session and workshop or invite me as a speaker, reach out to me at contact@northstarangel.com. I wish you well. May you find peace and prosperity. Have a nice day.